Hello, and welcome into the Piles of Paragraphs creative space. I'm Lori, and today we are going to work on week 8 of the Margarete Miller Collage Challenge, Collage Weekly Assignments Volume 4. Once again, by Margarete Miller. So thank you for joining me today. Hope everyone's having a good day. Let's see what we've got to work with this time. Let's see. An accessory you wear, a ticket, the title of a book in your bookshelf, a vegetable plant or part of one, something related to coffee, and the bonus is lace. Okay. Well, I've started with an image of vintage lace here on my background sheet, so you don't have to start with a blank page. Let's look at an accessory you wear. And I'm going to take the royal you as opposed to the royal we in this. Not that I would necessarily wear these, but I thought they were awfully pretty. And I really couldn't find anything vintage in a hoodie, which is seemingly my main accessory these days. Let's see. My pin out here. Let's try this pretty piece first. I have a feeling I'll probably be back for the pendants or maybe the brooch, but for now let's put that pretty necklace on here. A ticket. I have a couple of tickets. The title of a book in your bookshelf. Let's see. Yes. My favorite book that I read last year. The Little Paris Bookshop. A couple of different sizes of that. A vegetable plant or part of one. This is a vintage tomato plant. I guess it really does look like an heirloom tomato there, doesn't it? I also have some other images to choose from if that one's not going to work. This in a different size. Something related to coffee. So I found this cool old 1899 to Hull House Coffee House, Polk Street. It's an invoice or a receipt for purchases. So 1899, I thought that was kind of fun. Something different than just a cup of coffee or coffee beans. Okay, so here's our basic pieces. Got that in 3 sizes too, so hopefully the variety of sizes I will not struggle so with my layout. Okay, the accessory, I'm going to save to add that one a little later to make sure we show the title of the book. It's a really fun book. The majority of my reading is, I love mysteries, and I do a lot of reading of what they call cozy mysteries because I don't like anything that's going to scare me or conjure up bad images in my mind. So I read a lot of cozy mysteries, but I found that one in one of my favorite bookshops. It's called The Poison Pen, and it's in Scottsdale, Arizona, and they generally have mostly mysteries in there, but occasionally they have some other titles, and this was on their table, and I was like, oh, that sounds really good. And it's a wonderful story about a man who has a well, they don't call it a boat, but I'll call it a boat because I can't think of the proper term. His bookshop is on a boat, which then leads to some fun adventures. Those 2 things. I don't think I have much to say about heirloom tomatoes, although they are delicious and generally taste much better than regular tomatoes. Let's see. Let me cut this smaller one out real quick and see if maybe, because that one is really close in size to my book cover photo, or image rather. And so once again we're doing a mix of old and new. Well, I do have some vintage books on my bookshelf, but not that I read. I have some great books that I've gotten from Rachel at Roxy Creations, and some really cool books that have come from Mr. Cup in France. But since I don't speak Italian or French, I have not actually read any of those books. Oops. Ooh. Cut a little much off that one. Okay. That's a little bit better. Okay. Let's look at our coffee receipt. I have a smaller one. Let's go with the mid-size one. See how we like that. I wish I could read what it says. Let's see. Maybe if I look at the largest copy, I can. Looks like it's for rent. Sorry, I get distracted and just want to read. You'd think since I went to the trouble to find those and cut them out, I would have already read them, but I have not done that. Let's see. I don't know if this is not really coming together so much. Let's see. Let me get this out. Give it a trim. This page of pretty things is from the New York Public Library digital collection. If you watch my videos very often, you know I use their site a lot because they have fantastic things and relatively easy search bar. As long as I can think of what to call it so that that's something that they have a category for, it works out. And it's a great source of vintage images. I guess it's a pretty piece. If it's a brooch or there's only one of those in the collection on the page, so I'm thinking maybe it was a brooch. A white ticket. I'll use one of my 2 tickets. Okay, well, we have lots of square things. Maybe if I cut out the ring too, that'll help us a little bit. I'm trying a new background for my video today. I bought a smaller cutting mat in my favorite color of purple to try to help me stay in the frame. So hopefully this will work better. It's a lot easier to line it up with a distinct color edge than it was when I was trying to line it up with the gray background I was using. So we'll see if that improves my video making skills. Try that there. And this here. I have a very blank bottom of the page, aren't I? Let's let the lace show through. Bring this down and bring this over. We can tuck our tomato in here. Maybe add our ticket. Here. I don't want to cover up the 1899 date. Oh, well, maybe now our pretty necklace will work. Oh, that looks like kind of just a hodgepodge, doesn't it? Let's see. Accessory, ticket, book title, vegetable plant related to coffee and lace. Well, I think actually what I'm going to do, that just seems a little bit too everything just kind of stuck down. Let me get my paper cutter and try and trim this straight. Straight-ish. Let's go with straight-ish. Maybe I might add this to the bottom. Nope. Nope. This piece in the center to the bottom just to give us a little more coverage. Let's see. Still this here. And the bookshop here. Tomatoes. Tomato singular. Ooh, I remember why I thought maybe that wasn't the best thing, because aren't tomatoes technically a fruit and not a vegetable? I do vaguely remember having that argument with myself. That's a pomegranate. Well, that's definitely a carrot, corn, eggplant, lotus root. Well, I don't know if this is going to give me vegetable necessarily or not. It does give me some lovely plants. I don't know. Lotus root. I want to say lotus root is part of the water lily family, but I'll bet you I'm wrong at that. At the very least, I am not certain. Let's try that there. And then we'll put our coffee here. Bookshop in here. Down a little further. And let's see, we have our ticket. And our accessory that we would wear here. Do I want to try this just cut out a little bit better? You guys are going to see more of my trimming basket today than of anything else. Okay. Put that in. There. Let's see. That covers up a lot of the vegetables. Okay. Well, I apologize for not using the proper plant, since that's technically fruit, but we're going to go with that one because I like it lots better. Let's see, we do like it there. here. And then we can put a plant here. We can add our, let me cut out the ring just a little bit better. Oh, well, I think I like that. Do I want to get up here? And then the ring can go across there. And that can still go there. Okay. Well, let's see if I can take a picture of it. Not bad. We don't see a ton of the lace, but we do see most of the lace. Okay. So, let's see. This is on top. This is under that. This is on top. This is on top. Let me glue down our little piece of floating lace here before I forget that I didn't do that originally. Oh, we have another kind of cloudy, stormy day here in Arizona, which is unusual for us, but I never turn down the chance for some rain, because we always need it. Oh, did I not get that up? Wow. My glue stick really stuck down firmly with that one. Okay. How do I want to do that? I'm going to glue this down except the corner with the date so I can tuck that under there, I think. Oops. I forgot to reset my phone again. I had it set to stay on, and then I decided I was using way too much of my battery life to keep that up, and so I thought, okay, well, I'll put it back to its regular settings, and then I can reset it before I do my next challenge. But as you can see, I did not remember to do that. Okay, let's, oops, forgot a lot of that goes into there. Let's get some glue on our pearl necklace here. Pink pearls. I have had a variety of faux pearl necklaces and whatnots in my collection, but not pink. Of course, pink is not one of my favorite colors, unlike the purple. I am warming more to pink and using it more in my creations than I used to. There's nothing wrong with it, of course. I don't know, it's never been one of my favorite colors. Good quite possibly could be, because when I was a little girl, my mom wanted me to have a pink room, and I did not want a pink room. I wanted a blue room, and I couldn't have blue room. I had to have, oh, I put that in the totally wrong place. Well, this is not going to be what I decided on at all. Alrighty, well, we'll carry on. I thought that seemed bigger up there. There we go. Alright, well, is it too late for me to pull this up? See what happens when I do actually start talking to you. Then I don't pay attention and don't get things in the right place. Slide that over there. I don't want to cover up the Eiffel Tower. Let's see what we can do now. No mistakes, just creative opportunities. At least that's what I often tell myself. After all, it is my collage, I guess, and it's in my collage book for me to look at. Okay, well, now that I put those in the wrong order, let's see. There's a little tomato down here. Once again, I'm gluing on my old print pages over here to the right. Let's make sure that's touching. Okay. And now I think this will go down here, but I am going to cut it out better. I did get a new little fabric bowl containery thing to cut into. We were at IKEA the other day and I saw these, and I really like the other ones that I have, except they're fabric and they're very soft fabrics. They tend to fold up or collapse a little bit more than I would like, and these are more canvasy sort of fabric, and at least at this point, though I have not thrown them in the washing machine yet, they're standing up quite nicely. Makes it easier for me to work with. Let's see. Turn upside down, right side up. Let's see. Where do we have the light source for that one? Right in the middle. On that side. On that side. Okay. We'll just have all the jewelry in agreement with the light source anyway. Although my main light source is on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. Not bad. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put my lid on my glue. Got glue oozing out the sides. My wet wipe here. Okay. Let's give our pearl necklace a little trim there. Trim and miss the bin. Okay. All right. Everything stuck down pretty well. Not this. Let me get a little bit of my art glitter glue so I don't catch that and tear it later. Since, yes, I still haven't decided what sort of form these are going to take once I'm done with them. I'm not even going to try and tell you that I'm going to make that decision by next time, because I'm betting you I won't. Right now they all go very nicely in the folder that I set aside for my Margarete Miller challenge for this year, and they're staying together very, very well. Okay. I try to blame that hair on the cat, but I think it was actually one of mine. This must have been a stressful collage from pulling my hair out. Not really. Okay. An accessory you wear. Well, not me, but someone. Got that covered 3 ways with our necklace and our brooch and our ring. A ticket. Here's a ticket to admit one to something. The title of a book in your bookshelf. My favorite book from last year. The little Paris bookshop. A vegetable plant or part of one. We're pretending that the tomato is actually a vegetable. Something related to coffee. It's a receipt that says coffee house on it, so I'm taking that as coffee. And then the bonus is lace, which we have the vintage lace here in the background. So that is everything for this time. I'll put this under my mat so it'll be nice and flat. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you will join me again soon. Bye for now.